He dared to hit Ms. Hummer? He must be asking for death. He's out of his mind. He's definitely gone insane. He struck Ms. Hummer in front of such a crowd. Not even the gods could spare him now. Because of Dustin's actions, the whole room went into chaos. Some were shocked, not knowing how to react. Others were impressed, while the rest were in disbelief. For all their lives, they'd believed that only a person like Tina Hummer could bully others. They could never even imagine someone who would strike back. Kill him! Kill him now! When Tina stood up again, she was in a frenzy. Her face contorted with terrifying rage. Kill him! The guards in the area finally returned to their senses and charged toward him with a baton. Dustin was unfazed. He moved at the speed of light, defecating each guard with a single punch, sending them flying across the room in all directions. He glided through the entire fight effortlessly, not a single hint of struggle showing on his face. The sight of the guards writhing on the ground in agony left everyone stunned. It was worth noting that these were Hummer's elite bodyguards, each capable of taking down 5 men with ease. And yet a single punch from Dustin was all it took to bring down all of these elite bodyguards. It was indeed surprising. Guards! Bring me more guards! One of the bodyguards quickly reached for his walkie-talkie and called for backup. Dustin remained unfazed and continued to advance, step by step. Stop him! Quick, stop him! Tina was frantic as she stumbled backward. A few onlookers had the urge to play hero and rescue Tina, but one stern look from Dustin was enough to leave them frozen in shock, unable to make a move. You bastard! How dare you lay a hand on me? Do you have any idea who I am? I am Edwin Hummer's daughter. If you don't want to meet an ugly end, then bow down and apologize to me right now. Tina's voice trembled with fear, despite the brave front she put on. She mentioned her own family background as a means of defense, hoping that he would know better and back down. Her threat fell on deaf ears as she was met with another heavy slap in response. In a split second, her head was spinning as blood spilled from her mouth. You don't need to mention that. Even if your dad is here, I'll still slap you, Dustin said with a cold expression as he grabbed Tina by her hair and slapped her even harder. Each slap landed with a heavy sound ringing across the room. Smack, 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 smack. After a few slaps, Tina's face was left disfigured. Her nose and lips were tangled up. It was a gory scene to behold. All the guests were stunned and frozen in shock at the sight before them. Every single one of them had their jaws dropped to the ground. This was just crazy. It wasn't just about hitting her face. He was disrespecting the Hummers. He was playing with fire and risking his life. Stop! Suddenly, a loud angry yell reverberated across the room. In the next moment, Oliver and Troy emerged from the crowd. Upon seeing the blood on Tina's face, both of them became furious in an instant. Who dares to make a ruckus at Tina's party? Oliver bellowed in an intimidating voice. Huh? Dustin turned around and immediately recognized the familiar faces. So it's you. Oliver was taken aback at first, but his surprise quickly gave way to a wave of seething anger. What a coincidence. I've been searching for you everywhere. I can't believe you'd show up here. Oliver, you know this guy? Troy was curious. Troy, this was the guy who punched me 2 days ago, Oliver said with gritted teeth.